would ask Honorable Oron to second.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I second the motion.
Honorable members, I propose the question that pursuant to provisions of Standing Order 121C, this House resolves to reduce the publication period of the Kenya Institute of Primates Research Bill, National Assembly Bill number 52 of 2024, from 14 days to 9 days.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Chair, can I say something?
Honorable Mother Wangari.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I know we want to put the question, but I want to support the committee on this specific bill and reduction of publication period because, Madam Speaker, some of us who have areas where we have monkeys that are a menace to the community. I know I have an area called Gong, I have an area called Ekatano where farmers cannot farm because of monkeys. And Madam Speaker, if you go to the Kenya Wildlife Services, you're sent to this institute, which has no structures or money to actually move the monkeys to take them back to the forest, Madam Speaker. So it is quite something, and I know it may look like a small thing, but monkeys can be a menace, especially to women. Actually, they actually take food from the jikos when they are cooking, and actually tell them, or even unhung clothes, Madam Speaker. So these monkeys, Madam Speaker, the only way to deal with them is to equip and actually facilitate this research institute to be able to deal with them. So I support the committee, Madam Speaker, and I hope that we can get that on the floor as soon as possible.
The Honorable Millie Odhiambo.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I wish to support that motion. And part of the reason that I support is for the reason that Honorable Martha has stated, that we need to deal with monkeys. I stay next to the river, and many times I get visits, sometimes when I'm alone. And I think we have not trained monkeys on gender issues. They really have no regard, especially for women. If my husband comes, they run away, but when it is me, they don't care. So maybe we'd have to find ways of dealing with the monkeys. But Madam Speaker, one of the things I want to say, because this is a short motion, I don't want to say much. I want to congratulate the Health Committee for the way they are organized and orderly. Madam Speaker, I can see when the chair of the committee is not in, and the deputy chair of the committee is not in, you have Honorable Nyikal, who is an excellent medic, moving that motion so that the committee can expedite. And you have Honorable Ron, a member of the committee there, ready to second the bill. Madam Speaker, the only challenge is when it comes to my bill. Then suddenly, the chair is not there, the deputy is not there, Honorable Nyikal is suddenly totally unable to move the bill. Madam Speaker, I want to encourage, I've been in this house for long. I know when we are filibustering, please. I know when we are filibustering. Please don't filibuster on my bill. I've actually encouraged my brother Kaluma, and I will speak to it when you come to my bill, that we look at the Constitution 2024, Article 24 of the Constitution. We can borrow wording of the Constitution, Madam Speaker, which says, Clause 4 of 24, that the provisions of this chapter on equality shall be qualified to the extent strictly necessary for the application of Muslim law before the Qadi's court to persons who profess the Muslim religion in matters relating to personal status, marriage, divorce, and inheritance. We can actually use similar wording, export it to my bill, and let my bill pass. Madam Speaker, we are the women. I'm the one who does not give birth and would want to give birth. Honorable members who are delaying are going to make me have a child at 60, when I should have had a child at 40, Madam Speaker. Don't harass me. I need to have a child, and I need to have a child now, and I need a law to enable me to have a child. And all women who don't have children, stop filibustering on my bill.
Honorable Millie Odhiambo, I know this matter is very close to you, And I would like to confirm that I have worked with the Honorable Dr. Pukose. I was in his chair in the 11th Parliament. He is a very effective chair. And as you have said, you can see that the committee is organized. And I am also aware that that bill has taken long. But honorable members, I would like to ask that we do not debate on this. This is just a procedural motion. And I would like you to allow me to put the question on this matter. Honorable Kaluma, you are the only one I'll give a chance. What is out of order?
Yeah, Chair, Honorable Millie Odhiambo has mentioned me in a statement which was way out of the motion that was before you. In fact, Honorable Speaker, I don't know why you didn't declare irrelevant, because the motion is a procedural motion. She's bringing issues about her bill, contemplating even debate on that issue. May I confirm, because I've been mentioned, Honorable Chair, that I'm before the House ready. In fact, the only business that keeps me here is to transact the bill, the Assisted Reproductive Technology Bill. And Honorable Chair, let me confirm to you, and this I'm saying for the House, when you propose a bill and you bring it to the House, make it easy for colleagues in the House, members of Parliament, to help you transact it. Chair, you remember this
with
bill?
all due respect, Honorable Kaluma, you also want to go now to the debate on the assisted...
No, I'm not debating. I'm just saying that Honorable Millie has accused some members of the House of filibustering or delaying a bill. And what I'm confirming is that it is Honorable Millie making it difficult for us to transact this bill. This bill had been sent for harmonization. She ran from there. She wants to proceed before a report is here. And now she's blaming everybody, yet she's the one pushing without, adhering to the procedure set by the House for a quick and expeditious way of treating this bill. Let us agree that this bill can be transacted, and Honorable Millie, be ready. We want to proceed, so long as the people proposing amendments are there. Thank you, Chair.
Honorable members, I will avoid going to the matter of the bill that the Honorable Millie Odhiambo is raising. And now I'll go ahead and put the question on order number 8. I now put the question, honorable members, that pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order 121C, this House resolves to reduce the publication period of the Kenya Institute of Primate Research Bill, National Assembly Bill number 52 of 2024, from 14 days to 9 days. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Next order.
Order number 9, motion, alleged unfair trade practices by foreign investors in Kenya. Question to be put.
Honorable members, I put the question that this House adopts the report of the Departmental Committee on Trade, Industry and Cooperatives on the inquiry into alleged unfair trade practices by foreign investors in Kenya, laid on the table of this House on Thursday, 7th of March, 2024. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Next order.
Order number 10, motion, consideration of reports on financial statements of state corporations, Nyanza region. Question to be put.
You may take your seats. This is slightly long. Honorable Ruto, please take the nearest. Kenya shillings 2,308,996 bills are charged to the Governing Council of Kisumu National Polytechnic. The amount is to be the House. B, deletion of paragraph 216 appearing on page 41 of the report and substituting therefore the following new paragraph. The committee recommends that the long outstanding interest of Kenya shillings 37,800 be written off from the institution's books of account since no money was lost. It was as a result of demise of the employee. And C, effecting the consequential amendments in the report. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as have a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Order number 11, the Kenya Institute of Primate Research Bill, National Assembly Bill number 52 of 2024, first reading. A bill for an act of parliament to make provisions for the establishment, powers, and functions of the Kenya Institute of Primate Research, to provide for the conduct of research using non-human primates and other experimental animals for improvement of human health in Kenya and for connected purposes. Order number 7, questions and statements.
Next order. We go back to 7. Are we going back? Honorable members, as per the reorganization that we did earlier, now we are going back to 7. Order number 7. Questions and statements. The Honorable Beatrice Elachi.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I rise to give a statement regarding the regulations of Starlink satellite internet services in Kenya. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to Standing Order 44-2C, I wish to request for a statement from the chairperson of the Departmental Committee on Communication, Information, and Innovation regarding the regulation of Starlink satellite internet services in Kenya. Honorable Speaker, satellite internet, which is powered by satellites in space, plays an important role in global connectivity by transmitting signals through a satellite dish installed in a user's premises. In June 2023, Starlink, a subsidiary of SpaceX, launched its services in Kenya as a satellite internet provider, SIP, offering competitively priced internet packages and speed. The Starlink project, which aims to provide global satellite internet coverage, enables unrestricted access to internet that overpass territorial, regulatory, national security. The unlimited access to the broadband services could also jeopardize the protection of data for the users. Clear policy and regulatory guidelines from the Communications Authority regarding the requirements and licensing of satellite internet providers has caused anxiety. It is against this background that I request for a statement from the chairperson of the Departmental Committee on the following: a report on the regulatory regime under which Starlink is offering satellite internet services in the country, including the licenses issued by the government, if any. 2, the safeguards put in place to ensure that the Starlink does not breach privacy and data protection rights for subscribers as provided for in Article 31 of the Constitution and the provisions of the Data Protection Act, Cap 411C. The measures put in place to integrate Starlink satellite internet services with local service providers, notably Safaricom, Airtel, and Telcom, and to protect local internet providers from unfair competition likely to rise from Starlink's predatory pricing model and global competitive advantage. And lastly, the modalities for Starlink to remit applicable services taxes to the government. I thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Beatrice Elachi. Honorable members,